Wow, playing this game really does take me back. I think the first time I played this, at the time my brother had an Xbox 360 and, I didn't have my PS3 at that point. So I'd been playing a bit of Halo 3 with him on his Xbox and, before that I think the only FPS games I'd really played had been Time Splitters and a bit of GoldenEye on the N64. So I wasn't all that experienced at them. And then one day he brings home this game called Call of Duty 4 and I'm thinking, okay, it's more kind of realistic, it's based on real warfare situations. I say real in kind of quotation marks, but you get what I mean compared to Halo. So I started playing it, and I think my first ever game was a free-for-all on Crossfire. Don't ask me how I remember that, but I go around just knifing only. For some reason I had this weird obsession with being like only use my blade within the first kind of few games of me playing on there, but it was addictive. I just had to keep playing this game. It's absolutely amazing. And even now when I go back to it, I just think, this game, if gaming was art, this would be like the Picasso, like the Leonardo da Vinci, I want to say? Not DiCaprio, because he's the actor. Yeah, it's good anyway, that's what I mean. CoD4 is an amazing game. If you've never played it, I imagine you can probably pick it up for a very small amount of whatever your domestic currency is on eBay or something. Granted that most of the games are now probably hacked, so it's hard to actually get into a pretty good lobby, but it's a damn fun game, I have to say. I have a lot of respect for this game. So for this particular gameplay, I thought I'd bring you some Deagle action. I was kind of following on from my theme of like a one-off random game on WaW Flamethrower, and what else did I do? Modern Warfare 3 with the pacifist gameplay. And if you didn't see either of those, I'll link them in the video description, but either way, I kind of thought, okay, CoD4 for me, the Deagle was absolutely a beastly gun. And I reckon I could try doing a free-for-all just using that, so yeah, this is the game I got. I mean, like I said, it is kind of hard to actually find lobbies in this game which aren't hacked or kind of really laggy in the sense that there's not many players, so it's hard for them to match you up with a decent host, but yeah, either way, I did get this gameplay and I really enjoyed it, so hope you guys enjoy it as well. Now, the Deagle, I was thinking about the Deagle between the different games because, obviously it's in Modern Warfare 3, it's in Modern Warfare 2. And to be completely honest, I think a lot of people are going to agree with me here, but I kind of prefer the CoD4 version. Nothing beats that shiny look, and of course, in CoD4 you can pretty much use it as a primary weapon through a game, and it's pretty damn good. But in Modern Warfare 2, it's kind of significantly nerfed, and it's pretty challenging to use, but yeah, either way, I guess the Modern Warfare 3 version's kind of balanced in a way. Slightly better than the Modern Warfare 2 version, but probably not as good as the CoD4 version. But it's pretty damn good. And I was kind of thinking about the fact that Black Ops 2 is on the horizon pretty soon. And I was trying to think of stuff that would be interesting to see in the game. Now, I don't think any official info has been released on it yet. And if it is, I'm very much out of the loop and need to kind of catch up. But in the 2 minutes I spent searching on Google and YouTube, I didn't find anything official, so, I thought I'd just share with you my 2 cents on, what I think could be in the game and what would be pretty interesting to see. So first off, I was thinking about perks and stuff, and, the perks have always been the thing I've been most interested in throughout the games. The guns are nice, but, the guns, I don't really know much about guns in real life, so they could call it anything and I'd believe it. It just kind of shoots bullets and it kills them, so that's pretty much what the guns are to me. But the perks are very interesting because they always kind of change them up throughout the games, and they're a big element of the game. I mean, I guess if COD didn't have the perk system in, it wouldn't be nearly as popular on the market, so I'm glad they have it in there, and it's pretty damn fun, you have to admit, even though they get it wrong sometimes with stuff like One Man Army and Modern Warfare 2. But we're not talking about Modern Warfare 2, we're talking about Black Ops 2, and I was kind of thinking about stuff they could include in it. And the first thing that came to mind was TACMAS Pro from Black Ops 1, which I thought was pretty damn good. Kind of built on the basis of Shades and Gas Mask from World of War, but they just improved it a hell of a lot. It was a really great perk. They kind of included it in Modern Warfare 3 with the whole Blast Shield Pro thing, but I kind of like the indicator thing you got when you threw stun grenades and flash grenades. The other thing, Stalker, I reckon Stalker should return just because it's really damn useful perk. Probably the most overused in Modern Warfare 3 in my opinion, just because of how useful it is to dodge those bouncing betties and stuff, but the idea of kind of increased movement speed while aimed down sight is pretty cool in my opinion. Now, the other thing I thought of which hasn't really been done before is kind of a combination of the motion sensor and scrambler from, you know, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops in a way. You know the equipment you get in Black Ops where you put down the motion sensor and it kind of sends out a radius around it and it scans the area, picking up anyone in the area. And, you know, the scrambler gadget, anyone who's in that zone will get scrambled. I was kind of thinking, what if they had a perk which combined these two? You know, the standard version could be, oh, if you're within some kind of radius within them, you pick them up on your radar, right? Which does sound like it could be overpowered, but, you know, you could always kind of reduce the radius if it was overpowered and, you know, reduce the rate at which it refreshes, that kind of thing. And maybe the pro benefit could be that it actually has a scrambling effect. But not the same as Modern Warfare 2 in that, and this is really optimistic right here, look at this. Not the same as Modern Warfare 2 in that game it was sort of a hot and cold thing, so you'd know if someone was coming with Scrambler because it would get more and more scrambled. What if you had a circle of radius and radius X, whatever, if they're within that circle, they get completely scrambled as opposed to getting gradually scrambled the closer they got. I reckon that could kind of work as a perk. It might be a bit overpowered, but again, you've got a lot of kind of variables there to adjust, so... You know, I think with the community managers, they did a great job in Modern Warfare 3. They keep listening, and Black Ops to a certain extent as well. And a lot of people think that the community managers just spend all their time just kind of, you know, clowning around, for lack of a better phrase, but they do a good job. It's a pretty hard job to kind of manage the community and, you know, take into account everyone's opinions and stuff, so... You know, they've obviously got a lot of stuff to take into account, and all the while they've taken a barrage of, you know, insults and death threats from people who are very displeased with the game, but yeah, I've got good faith in them. I reckon, you know, they've learnt from their mistakes. They know what they're doing this time, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Final score is 25-3, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.